another video. So as you can see from this title, today I'm doing a 24-hour challenge. So I've seen these everywhere and I was thinking, what can I do that is dancey that will take 24 hours? So I thought a dance-a-thon would be a bit too much, but I've been stretching every day recently, so I'm going to see how flexible I can get in 24 hours. So my plan is, this may change later, we'll see. My plan is to do, on the hour, do half an hour of a stretch and then have half an hour doing whatever. And then the next hour do half an hour stretch, so do the same thing every half an hour, all the way up until midnight, and then I'm going to do it every 2 hours because I don't want to be knackered, so I'm going to go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up, actually it'll be an hour and a half because I'll stretch for half an hour, then go to sleep for an hour and a half, wake up, so I'm going to wake up at 2, 4, 6 a.m. to do a stretch so that I don't lose it overnight, and then 8 o'clock I will start the hours again all the way till 12, so it's nearly 12 now on Thursday, and we're going to go till 12 on Friday, and I'm really interested to see whether I get more stiff throughout the whole thing or more flexible, because it could go the other way where my muscles are like, what are you doing to me? And they just seize up. So I'm not sure. I'm really interested to see. There are a couple of things that I want to work on, or like to see how far I can push them within the next 24 hours. So I'm going to show you them now where I'm at. Bearing in mind it is nearly 12. I've been sat at a computer all morning editing, so I haven't even moved, and only stretching the night time, so I'm not expecting to be that flexible right now. So I'm going to see what I'm like now, and then I'll do this exactly the same things, the exactly same stretches tomorrow at 12, and we'll see how flexible I can get. If you're new here, then please click subscribe. I am doing this full time, so click subscribe and put a big thumbs up if you are excited for this video. If you think I'm gonna do well, we will see. But yeah, flexibility is something that I've wanted to work on for ages, which is why I've been stretching. I stretch every day at uni, and yeah, life just happens. So I'm back into it now. Now we're in lockdown, back into it. So yeah, let's get into the video. Right, it's just gone 12, already a bit late, story of my life, but the first thing I'm going to do is split. So I'm normally down my right leg in the evening, but not so much on my left, but I'm getting there. It's raining, so that's all noise. So I'll start with my left. I have not stretched this morning, so let's see. Almost there. It's always my back leg that's the hardest part to get down. Left. And this is true, I'm pushing myself to the limit here because I really do want to see the difference. So this is my right. Oh, stiff this morning. It's almost this leg, so this is what I'm going to be working on here. That's my right. And then another thing is the frog position at the back. So I'm getting used to this one. And I used to be awful, but it's getting better. So close compared to what it used to be, but I want that to the floor later on. Oh, I do really like to stretch. Anyway, stretching in a minute, and then straddle. Box splits is something that I've wanted for so long, so let's see how close I can get. Oh, I just don't have that way. Almost flat. And then the big one, which I did have before, but I lost it, is scorpion. So this is where we're at right now. Probably back to where I started at the beginning of last time. That is as far as I can go. Let me think if there's anything else. Let's just do a general touching the floor. Trying to get as close as I can, and over the side, just to see what it's like to compare at the end. I'll have to remember what I did this time. Oh, I think that's it. I am very aware that this could be a very boring vlog if it's just me stretching constantly, doing the same thing. So I'm going to do a time lapse of the first one, and then I'm just going to like check in throughout the day and see tell you whether I'm getting more stiff or more flexible and seeing how things are going. And then I'll do this again at the end. So this is going to be all the stretches that I'm going to do for half an hour on a time lapse, and then I will check back with you later. Was about 25 minutes, 24 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm gonna leave it there because my muscles are already like sitting in straddle was such a struggle, but I think that's good. I did everywhere I wanted to. Maybe I'll do a bit more back later, but right now it's crying. So those are the stretches I'm gonna do on the hour every hour. So I am just going to set my alarm so that I don't miss any. And then I'm going to do bits of editing, bits of watching, bits of planning, maybe make some props for next week's videos or the week after's videos in between. And obviously it's lockdown, so I can't go anywhere, so that's good. Well, it's not good, but I mean, it's good for the video. I don't have to go out anywhere, so I can do it every hour. It's raining. I was hoping to do some outside, but don't think so. So I will check back with you in... literally, well, in an hour after I do my next stretch. It's 1 o'clock and I literally feel like it was 2 seconds since I did the last stretch. So this day I think it's going to go really fast and it's going to feel like I'm just stretching all day. But yeah, time for my second stretch. Yeah, I'm ready for it. It just feels like it was 2 seconds ago. Then I'm just going to do the whole thing again. I already get a bit bored, as you can see. I was like singing the music, but hopefully as I start to see results, then it'll be fine. It's 2 o'clock and I'm on to my third stretch. The second stretch was like I hadn't even stopped stretching. I was just as flexible. So hopefully this time it will be the same and I won't get tighter, but it's cold. So I've put this on to try and keep my muscles warm so that I don't go backwards. But here we go, stretch number 3. And I've just got my friend Sophie's podcast up called You're Not Wrong. Gonna listen to it while I stretch. The dressing gown is off again. I've just finished my 4 o'clock stretch. So that is my 5th stretch, because I started at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. My legs are starting to seize up, but my arms, look at this. Let me see if I can show you. This stretch, which is really good for scorpion. I am almost touching the floor with my hands. Oh, I feel like I'm so close. So that's got better. So I feel like my arms and my sides are getting more stretchier, but my legs are starting to be like, why are you stretching me that much? But I'm going to maybe go for a walk because it stopped raining, and then see on the next stretch, have to be a quick walk, see on the next stretch if that makes any difference, because the rest of it I've just been sitting down. But I'm going to go for a walk, and then on the next one I will pop the camera on too for my, not my whole stretch, but I'll give you a little update of all my stretches, how they're coming along. Just going for my walk, we got locked out, so it's 5:10, not 5, but I'm gonna do a stretch and show you how everything is going. So I feel like this got better. I can look up and my arm feels like it's going, you know what I mean, far over. Feels better anyway. hopefully that means I'll get close to a scorpion. Who am I kidding? I'm going to be well far off. And then this I feel like has got so much better as well. And then here we go, this is the one. Whoa, can't do this in song. When you take me over. Oh, so close. This one too. I hope you can see me. Such a weird position, but I felt my back go to the floor. I think it was 2 stretches ago. My lower back. So I'm getting there. And then another one I forgot to do at the beginning is this for your back. How could I even forget this one? And I feel like I'm definitely getting higher up. Oh, I know what, I should try this. Oh. My legs here are still really tight. Oh, I just can't get these hip flexors to really loosen up. There's always tension there. This one as well, I'm getting further down. So I'm pretty much flat now. Maybe that's just meant to me. But before I don't know where I was before, you will have seen on the video. But I feel like that's definitely flat pushing from here rather than like curving. So getting there. I feel like underneath my legs is really tense, not letting me stretch as much. But here with my hips, this has definitely improved. Definitely, I can feel it. Just in the middle of this stretch, and I've decided to maybe go live on my Instagram at 8 PM, just for a bit of entertainment while I stretch, and to hopefully introduce it so that I can do it every Sunday and do a little stretch class. I'm thinking to go with my Sunday stretch posts. If you haven't done already, go and follow me on Instagram. I don't know where I'll do those live stretch class on a Sunday, but I just thought a little teaser today and to keep me going because I'm just doing the same thing every half an hour. But this stretch as well with my hips has definitely improved. This one here, now I'm starting to take this leg up a bit more. And the hips are flat, and this hip, oh, you can't see this leg. This hip is definitely getting closer towards the ground. Most random angle ever, but I hope you can see. This is the stretch that I've been holding this one for a minute. Not all the others I've been holding it for 30 seconds, but this one's been for a minute. And look how close I am. And honestly, even if you look at my Sunday stretch photo on my Instagram, I'll put it here, for a few weeks ago, I was nowhere near this. Yay! And this is one thing that I've been working on because I desperately want box splits. So I'm getting there. Just finished my live. This is my little setup where I put my phone. Should have been more prepared. Had to run upstairs to get the iPad. But anyway, I forgot I wouldn't be able to play music on my phone because I was using my phone to do the live. But yeah, it was good. It made me do it like extra because I knew people were watching. So if I was being lazy before, not anymore. I was getting closer to Scorpion, but I cannot wait for tomorrow at 12 to see like the difference. I think I'll only, some of them I can feel that they're different, but I think I'll only be able to see once I watch it back. But yeah, live done, first ever live. It was funny, it was like just talking to you guys, but you can see who's there, and it's nice that they can like reply, so I might do a few more. Not too many people came, but that's fine. It's a random Thursday night. I just decided like 2 hours ago to do it. But it's almost getting dark. But I'm looking forward to stretching. I've done a few on the landing, but I'm going to stretch in the sitting room later on the nice carpet when it gets dark. Yeah, and I'm excited for the glow up final. I'm going to watch that in between stretches, but it's going to be tiring. I think late tonight I'm literally going to be stretching like while I'm asleep, but I'm interested to see how my body reacts to like fully being asleep, because I've been quite lazy. I went for one walk today, but apart from that I've been like sat down all day apart from when I'm stretching, So we'll see what happens when I actually sleep. It's like one big experiment. I love it. I have just begun my 10 p.m. stretch, me and my mate Henry. Yeah, my legs are definitely seizing up. My hips are fine, but here, it's really going stiff. Even though I've been doing it all day, every half an hour. I mean, it's not it's not as stiff as this morning when I was doing this, but I can feel it all down here. So maybe I just pushed it too hard, I think, earlier on. But I'm interested to see what happens overnight. But let's see how this one goes. And also I'm wearing my favourite leggings from my leggings review. If you haven't seen that, I will put it here as well. Check it out. These are my favourites. That's definitely a spoiler, but anyway, have a watch because I review 6 different pairs of leggings. And then after this stretch, it's 10 o'clock now, I'm going to put my pyjamas on. So this is still part of the 10 o'clock stretch. My voice is going, oh my gosh, my legs are seizing up. Look at this. I can't even get down into splits. Oh, my right leg. Oh my gosh, my legs are crying. They are just going, what are you doing to me? My arms have got more flexible and my legs are just saying, stop, please. So I might take it a bit easier. I don't want to push them too far, and then I'll go hard again tomorrow morning. Pyjamas are on. I'm gonna have to talk quietly. I'll talk into the microphone. So my legs are seizing up big time. After that stretch, they're just like, ow. So this is gonna be interesting, but I've like set up down here for the next few hours to do some more stretches. But my body and my arms feel good. It's just my legs. They're gonna be so bad first thing in the morning. I actually feel like I may have gone backwards by the end. But we'll see. It is 10 to 12 and I'm just really sleepy. I feel like I'm babysitting, like waiting for the prince to come out. But I am really tired and I just feel like this is the last stretch I'm doing before I go to sleep, and then I'm up at 2 o'clock again. But I feel like this one's going to be pointless just because my muscles are already so tight, like I can feel it. Oh, it's here. It's so tight. So I feel like this one's going to be a bit pointless, but I'm going to do it and I will see. So I was right, completely. Not worth it because my legs are like, I can't, no, they're just not there. Again, I don't think it's going to do anything, but I think that if I don't, it'll be worse in the morning. But then I could be making it worse by doing it when I'm not warmed up. I'm going to do some squats, but I'll show you next time what my legs are doing. So I'll see you at 2 a.m. Do a really small stretch, just a short one because it's 6 a.m. I'm just going to do like an adapted version because my legs, even when I'm walking, I can feel it. So I'm going to do like a standing up version just to give my legs a tiny bit of a rest. Look at this difference. And I can feel it in my shoulders. Good morning. It is just past 8 o'clock because I am tired. So those middle of the night stretches, absolutely pointless. My legs wouldn't even stretch. But the 6 o'clock one was really nice for my upper body. I was like, it's like a nice morning stretch. But my legs, Let's see what they're like now. I can't even believe this is where my hips are just like, oh my gosh. Gone backwards. Oh my. Ow. I can't believe how bad this is. Got 4 more stretches before 12 o'clock. 9, 10, 11, 12. So see if I can even get back to where I started. It has just gone at 12 o'clock, so I'm going to do my last stretch. This is my 21st stretch within 24 hours. Overnight I did like a shortened version because really my legs were just not having any of it whatsoever. But I've done it every single hour and then overnight every 2 hours, as you already know. So let's see the final results. I actually think I may have gone backwards, even though the past two stretches that I did, so 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. on the second day, were starting to get back into limbering, and I've just done a little jive lesson. So hopefully my muscles are a bit warmer and we will get a bit stretchier. But let's see for the final result, final stretch. That's the biggest success. This is, I think, got worse. It's just this muscle here, it's really tight. Again, it got worse. It's just got tighter. This one, I think I pushed it too much earlier on in the day, and then my legs just went like that, and they haven't gone back again. Can't even get that down. Now, these are definitely real results. They've got worse. Okay, so my arms have got a bit more stretchy. So let's see how this scorpion's going to go. I'm not hopeful because my legs are tight. But this is the end. One, come on, arm. Twist. No. Is this arm? Come on. No, not happening. So, those are my final results. Well, it's definitely a real life. You can see I did not cheat because they got worse. So, things that I have learnt. I definitely felt at about like 7 p.m. I think was the most flexible. Felt really supple, felt like I'd been stretching and moving all day. I still now feel like I've been doing lots of exercise, even though I've only just done one little bit of jive, and that's all I've done all 24 hours. I've pretty much shut down the rest of the time, resting or doing other things. So, but yeah, I feel like I've been moving the whole time. I can tell my body's been doing something. So it is a good bit of fitness too. I now feel tighter than I did at the beginning, and I definitely would not recommend getting up in the night to stretch. It's just pointless. Just, I think, made it worse because they were so tight and I was trying to stretch them when really they just maybe needed a rest. So I definitely think with limbering and with stretching, it's better to do little and often rather than loads at the same time and cram it all in. It does not work unless, I think I would be tempted to do like one in the afternoon and one in the evening, and then leave it for the day, the night, and then do one in the afternoon, one in the evening every day. So I'm going to go back to doing it every evening, and I might do another video. Let me know in the comments if you want another video where I show you like my progress over like 2 weeks or something, where I do one every evening, because it's best to stretch in the evening once your muscles and your body is warm. They're more, what's the word? They're warmer, so you can stretch them more. So let me know if you want that video, because I think there will be, well, I can already see a big improvement from when I started stretching during lockdown, when I hadn't done anything for a while, and to up till now. Like, I couldn't even do splits on one leg before. My legs had got that tight because I hadn't moved much, which is really hard in lockdown. That's probably the hardest thing, just not walking about every day. You're in the house, there's only so much walking you can do. You move around your house, but it's not as much as moving around a normal day. I think I do my most steps when I go do the weekly shop. So that is the thing I think that is the worst, just not moving a lot. Although I'm still dancing at home and teaching, it's in one spot, you're not moving around anywhere. And now it's rainy, you can't even go outside that much. You can, but get wet. So yeah, just not moving I think isn't helping, and especially if you're sitting down, these hip flexor muscles especially get tighter, which is what I'm finding with editing. I'm like, ow, and those are the muscles right now which are the tightest. So I don't know, those are my results. So no, it doesn't work cramming in as much stretching as you can to get flexible in a short time. You need to have perseverance, you need to have determination to stretch every day, give yourself rest days and rest parts every now and then, as we've seen throughout this. Doesn't work just hammering your body to stretch. It just goes the other way and says stop, which I kind of thought would happen, but I was hopeful that it would come out the other side again. But thank you so much guys for watching. I was really interested myself, and because everyone was doing 24-hour challenges, I just thought I'd chuck one in there, and yeah, I was really interested and kind of gutted that I'm not even more flexible and I can't do the scorpion. In my head I was like, oh, maybe I can get to a needle. 24 hours, what was I even thinking? But I'm so happy that I could touch my hands on the floor. My shoulders have got so much more flexible in my upper body. It's just my legs that are crying. But hopefully in the next few days they'll go back to normal. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for the love.